Come on, y'all. Test, test, test. Let me know how we sounded. Let me know how we sounded. Those that watch the Sunday chart analysis, charts are already starting to go as projected. If you haven't watched it yet, make sure to go ahead and check that out. Right, we went over a few charts. We went over NAS. Let me turn this down a little bit. We went over NAS, gold, GU, GJ, New Zealand pairs as well as GA. And both New Zealand pairs end up doing the first price got hit that we was talking about. And then GA is projected as well. So we're going to be looking for some, and also GJ. GJ ended up taking a dump the past couple hours. So another thing, this was the same we was looking for on Thursday. But again, like we was talking about in the Sunday chart analysis, it had low volume. It was struggling to break past the support level right here. And then on Thursday, price goes back above here. But again, this is why you want to go with the flow up price, because you got to understand that sometimes price is going to struggle to reject levels, especially when it needs volume to break them. But we can clearly see that this is the downtrend we've been talking about since last week. So if y'all hopped in any of those pairs, I'll show you up right now. So we're going to be looking for some GJ. I'm also watching NAS closely for possible sell setup right here. I've got a couple of charts looking at as well. We'll be dropping a Bitcoin update video in the New York session today, so be on the lookout for that. You already know if you've got any questions, drop in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Those just joined the stream, we have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the first link for your Telegram. This is screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. You can any charts up in the chat. This is about the last week. I think it's the last week of the month. Let me see. No, we still got a couple days next week. Also, most likely, hope you had a good week. You know, Kind of went by fast, but it was pretty good. Again, a few charts already started doing the first, hitting the first price points. We was talking about the Sunday chart analysis. If you have not checked that out yet, make sure to check it out. You might see if NAS can hold as low as resistance. If it can hold 19,630 as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales going back to 19,520 and possibly 19,400. What's going on, Gabriel? So yeah, it hasn't moved from the Sunday chart analysis, but we're looking for sales. If it can hold us 19,630 as resistance, we're going to be looking for sales going down to 19,520. Make sure if you haven't already, check out the Sunday chart analysis. We went over NAS, gold, GU, GJ, the New Zealand pairs, as well as GBPJPY. So make sure to check that out. Hasn't moved at all. The only pairs that have moved since we posted that video at 10:14 has been GJ. As we see here, when we go to the 10 o'clock candlestick, which was right here, we can see that hours later, right before 1 a.m., price did the dump and did the first move we was looking for. Then we look at GM, you can see at 10 o'clock, literally like after I posted that video, price took off with GM. GM, same thing. And then GA did a little move as well. Yeah, right now we're just looking for retracements and retesting as well on those prices. These pairs we said. We're also looking at NAS for possible sell, and then GU possibly a few levels to break before that. Got a new 15 on pop up in about 2.5 minutes. What's going on, Pop-Man? I see you up in here. Again, we've been catching buys literally since the reversal took place. And we've been catching most of the pushes up besides the one last night. So again, we're either looking for price to break this next level here that we see treating as a resistance, or being treated as resistance, I should say, or we're going to look for retracement back down to 81.20. If it hold this as support, we're going to look for buys going back up to 81.65 and see if we can break that and hit 82.20. That's what we're looking for right now. We caught this buy last week on Friday. I believe we entered this during the London session live as well. Actually, we can check that out. I don't remember, but that's why everything's dated in time. Yeah, we did. So this is an old trade, y'all. Don't take this. Again, this is an old trade. But yeah, so we entered this during Friday's London session live. We broke this down and entered it. So if y'all was in Friday's live, y'all could have hopped in that with us. Again, most of the trades we do take during the live, and if we don't take them, the charts we look at end up going projected later on during London session, book session. Because again, if you look at the trades we take on a daily basis, and if we were in the London session live, you see a lot of those charts, literally charts we looked back during the London session live and broke down and all that good stuff. We've been killing it so far this month. As far as how we did last week, we went 4-2 last week. The week before that, we went 6-0. And in the first week of July, we went lost 2 trades so far this month. We've been killing it. And again, everything's dated time and documents, so you can check all this stuff out. All wins and losses are posted. So that's how we did last month, June. If you go to July 1st, you'll see how we ended last month, June. We went 13-3, giving us 81% win rate. Again, you click right here, you'll take it to the beginning of June. So make sure to check all that stuff out. Again, right now, we're just waiting for retracement or price to break our next price levels. New 15 just popped up. If you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. If you're going to look at the charts, drop in the chat. Got a new video for y'all dropping later on today at the beginning of New York session. If you're not caught up to the videos, especially ones I dropped last week, make sure to check those out. All the videos are up to date. And I got some videos I gotta this week as well. Make sure to like the live too. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We're almost at 2,600 subscribers. Get to that. And y'all watched last week's Bitcoin weekly analysis. Y'all should be up right now. We'll be doing the updated one this week for this week as well. But yeah, Bitcoin's been going crazy also. Again, we do weekly Bitcoin updates. There's a crypto playlist. See the most recent one. We're waiting right now to see if we can hold as low as resistance. Again, as far as today goes, there's not even, according to this site, there's not even news popping off at all today. So again, Mondays and Tuesdays are typically the slower days out the week, waiting for all the markets to open up, volume to kick in. But last night it did do a quick move, and again, we talk about this all the time. If we go into the daily time frame, we see that the daily candlestick's already done a fairly big move. So usually when price already does a fairly big move, especially before London session, let alone before New York session, it's going to retrace or chill for a little bit, if not for the rest of the day. Right, and we see a lot of these charts already do some big moves. So right now we're just looking for retracements and volume to kick back in, right? Because it's not every day that we see abnormally large candlesticks. Whoops. Like this one, for example, and this one, for example. Looks like NAS is going to try to break this. I like how this is looking out here. It's got a little bit of work to do. Yeah, I do like how this is looking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we see price is trying now, but we're just waiting to see if we can hold this up resistance. Let me put this on the. I'm gonna keep a close eye on this right here. Those joiners who are not into this yet, this is a great idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join a free stream for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link. Check it out. So again, on the way up, this was a very strong support level. The price needed to push on its way and make those all-time highs. Right now, we see from Friday, price is still respecting as low as support. So for the trend to continue downwards, we're waiting to see if price can break this resistance level and support level and treat it as a resistance. That's what we're looking for right now. I'm not gonna really mess with gold and BJ. If you guys got any questions about them, we can talk about it. I'm not looking for setups on those right now because they got GM looks like it's about to go for around 2 on this as well. When would NAS100 sales be invalid? The close about 19,630. Good question, but no. So again, make sure to check out my day trading tips playlist. I go over a lot of different ways to read the charts and identify the trend. And again, understanding the overall bias and what trend we are in is going to help you understand what direction price is going overall, right? So when we look at price right here, what do you see, an uptrend or downtrend? Right now we have bearish momentum, so we're going to be looking for sales. So I wouldn't really look for eyes or consider sales out the window as it breaks above 19,755, right? So if it breaks that level, starts holding that as support, we could see price start this support again, and then make a higher high or a high and push its way back up, like we saw price do right here, right? Because again, like we was talking about prior to price doing this move, price was had a similar reaction here, right? This support, higher high got made, price reversed, respect this level of support, consolidated for a little bit, and once the volume kicked in, the uptrend continued, right? So again, that's why we're looking for sales, and we need this to break that level. But just because price rejects a level that's currently at does not mean automatically go for buys. That's why it's important to understand the trend and overall bias the chart has. You get what I'm saying? Like for example, whoops. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Anyway, so let me find an example. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. All right, let me try to find an example really quick. Here's one, right? So here, we went for a buy. This is one of the buys we went for last week, right? And so we was looking for buys here. And again, you want to enter buys off support, you want to enter sells off resistance. So when we went for this buy here, price barely missed TP1 and SL got hit. Now, because of SL got hit, what a lot of people would think is, oh, buys was the wrong move to go for. Now let me go for sells. No, right? So what I always tell members and students is the way that I trade and you follow the rules that I put into place, you know, in the one-on-one session, the course and things like that, is when you're going with the flow of price, you're following your rules, you have all the confirmations, you have literally everything going in your favor. That is why our win rates are so high when we rarely lose trades. And when we do lose a trade, it's only because of a couple of reasons. One, because there was a lack of volume at the time. Or two, we got caught in the beginning of the reversal, which we can't control, we can't help, right? So in this case, what happened here? Price hit our stop loss. So again, that doesn't mean that price is about to change directions and push down, right? This is why you want to understand what's going on the charts and go with the overall bias. Because what happened after price hit the stop loss? A couple hours later, broke back above, and then did the move we was looking for. And then even after that, a session later, going into Tokyo session, when the news popped off, it did the same move we was looking for as well. And then what do we see happen the rest of the day, right? It rejected this level, respect this as support, and then price continued to push up. So that's why it's important to understand what trend we are in and always follow the floor of price. And then when we go into the daily time frame, you can see that we literally been catching buys since the beginning of the reversal, right? And this was the beginning of the month. So this entire month, price has changed the trend and went from the downtrend, which we was catching, to the uptrend. And because we understand how to read the charts, we're going with the overall flow of price and direction of price, was able to catch literally the entire uptrend from the beginning. We also did the same thing with GBPJPY, right? You can see with the GBPJPY, has been shooting up for the past couple of weeks, and we've been catching the majority of the buys, right? And then we're going to the daily time frame. You can see that it was catching the sells, and then when price started to consolidate, when the reversal came in, guess what? We literally caught the buys and the reversal at the very beginning. We're going over to what recently happened. Same thing. Reversal, we literally caught it at the beginning. Once this resistance level start being treated as a support again, we into buys and literally caught the beginning. right? So again, the levels we're looking for entries on, if it doesn't hold that level, that doesn't necessarily mean to go for buys instead of sells or sells instead of buys, right? So again, I went over NAS and a few other charts in Sunday chart analysis. So rewatch that and pay attention to the words I use. And you'll hear me say all the time, even during these session wise, if it can hold this level, break and hold this level support, break and hold this level as resistance. And then the Sunday chart analysis, I'll say I wouldn't really look for example, if we're looking for buys, I'll say I wouldn't really look for sells unless it breaks this level. Or if you're looking for sells, I'll be like, I wouldn't really look for buys unless it breaks this level. And if you pay attention to those levels or the chart where I'm pointing at, you'll notice that those are levels in a price where if it does break or reverse, then we're going to see the trend change, which is why I'm looking for sells there, buys there. You get what I'm saying? New 15 just popped up though. All right. Cool. I see a NAS can close low and do something. We're also seeing GN, but I see break this resistance level. Right. So here's another example, right? GN, see this low as resistance. You guys what, a few hours later, it broke the luxury support and did a move. Right. So again, using that, so the question you asked, using that same logic on NAS, right? Just because price fails to hold the low for a minute does not mean it's going to be able to, it won't be able to, do the move. You know what I'm saying? And like we see here, this level, but buys would still sell. So I guess that's still going to show as resistance. And then the volume, and again, lack of volume kicking in. We saw price treat this all from support to resistance and continue to push back. Yeah. Yeah, if we can break this level, it can continue to push down. Makes sense. Thank you. Always rather go. Yep, always. Right? Because again, just want to tell members, this is why sometimes, sometimes the live streams may be, depending who you ask, boring, or it might be like, man, we was on live for an hour and price hasn't moved, or you still looking for this when price is going the other way. Why are you looking for buys when price is going down, or why are you looking for sells when price is going up? And it's for that reason, right? That's also why, again, if you look at last week's Sunday chart analysis, the week before that, that's why I can literally look at the charts at the beginning of the week and predict and project the direction it's going to go throughout the entire week, is because I'm going off the bias, right? Because again, what I tell my members and students all the time is we don't control the markets, right? We don't control the markets. I think we can all agree to that. We don't control the markets. So since we don't control the markets, that's why it's so important to understand how the market works. And again, it's not just random candlesticks. People are pricing right now. It's not randomly, staying in place. It's literally a script of rules and algorithm. Price follows every single day, week, month, minute, second. So the more you are on the charts, the more you'll pick up this pattern, the more quote unquote coincidences you see, and the more you'll realize that the charts are very easy to read, because again, we don't even know indicators. I literally just been breaking out a chart that the candlesticks in the market structure, because that's how simple it is. It just takes time and effort to understand what you're looking at, right? But again, you want to go with the flow of price. Right? You want to be leafing the current and surfing. You look at a surfer crazy. Imagine you're at the beach and see a surfer trying to fight the wave, and they still at the ocean mad as fuck, kicking sand up because they got wiped out because they wanted to go left, the wave was pushing right. You look at them like they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with trading. Not say calling y'all stupid, but again, it's a dumb mistake we all make, right? Just like it's a dumb mistake we all make. It's our first week of trading. We watch 1 or 2 videos and we think we just load up an account and trades. It's supposed to just all go smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, right now we're just waiting for a volume to kick in. Sometimes before New York session, NAS and gold will do moves, but like I said, Mondays and Tuesdays, 4 days up the week. And when you think about NAS and gold and things like that, they don't really open up technically until New York's 9 o'clock, 8:30. So, it's a little bit different right there. So literally when the markets are open, those exchanges and stuff are. New 5 minute just popped up. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, y'all, because I just gave some heavy free game. Guys, got any questions? Drop in the chat. If you need charge, drop in the chat. Like I said, they already did most of the currency pairs already did a pretty decent move at the beginning of the day, or beginning of the daily candlestick, I should say. So right now we're just looking for retracements and the next push to come in. Make sure to follow my Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. Y'all should see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Whoops, it's the wrong time frame. I'm gonna look for sales here. If we can hold this as resistance. Those just joined the stream, you have not entered anything yet. There's trade ideas. Make sure you sneak in the description, join the first email through Telegram. You see on your screen that we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Again, we went over how we did last week, how we're doing so far this month. We'll go run that back one more time. Again, make sure to also check out the Sunday chart analysis. Some charts are already started to go as projected. Again, it doesn't just go over what I see price doing Sunday night going into Monday. It goes over what I see price doing for the entire week. I go over NAS, FOREX pairs, gold, all that good stuff. But we went 4-2 last week. And then the week before that, we went 6-0. And then the first week of July, we went 3-0. So we're only down 2 losses so far this month. As far as how we ended last month, June, if you go to July 1st, you can see this right here. We're 13-3 against an 81% win rate. You click right here. It's going to take to the beginning of June, so you can scroll down and explore everything. All wins and losses are posted. Everything's dated, timed, documented in real time. So you can't really making this stuff up. This is some student results and testimonials. So make sure to check all this stuff out. And then if you go down to July 3rd, you'll see how we ended last quarter because the new quarter started this month. Quarter two, April, we went 16-4, catching 69,396 pips. May, we went 15-4, catching 47,957 pips. And then last month, June, we went 13-3, catching 1,006 pips. In the quarter, 44-11, giving us an 80% win rate. That's all 3 months combined. We got a total of 118,359 pips. Again, if you click right here, it'll send you up the chain. Where's it at? Where's it? Here it is. You click right here. This will take you up to the beginning of May. Again, May 1st. I'm going to scroll down and see how we did in basis during May. And you just continue to click this change. It'll take you up every week, every month. So take to the beginning of April, April 1st. And again, you can see how we did April. And then, like you just saw right there, that shows you how we ended in the beginning of the year. Beginning of the year, we killed it as well, 53.4 against 93% win rate on a total of 11,806 pips. And you click right here, it'll take you to literally how we ended last year, quarter four. Again, 767, 96% win rate, 30,157 pips. So again, you can see how we average on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. High 80, high 90% win rates. We've been doing this for a very, 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 very long time. So make sure to go hit that first link in the description, check all that stuff out. If you're interested in advanced play signal, click that other link in the description. But yeah, right now we're just waiting for retracements and volume to kick in. Now to see if GJ can hold this level as resistance. We held 202, 60 in resistance. We're looking for sales going back down to 202. If we can break that level, you can see price as low as 201.40. So let's move here. Then we'll also look at sales for NAS. But as we see here, NAS just got no volume, struggling with breaking both resistance. And since our confirmations are not met, we're simply just going to let price do its thing. New 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. Again, we're going to see price for the past like 45 minutes just been sitting here. Very small candlesticks. Struggling to break this level. Nothing we can do about that. Then we got GJ retracing. Let's about to see what this next 15 and 5 looks like there. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you look at any charts, drop them in the chat. 5 minute just popped up. Again, we're looking to see if GJ can hold 202.55 as resistance. If it can, we're going to be looking for sales going back down to 202.05 and possibly 201.50, 201.45. All right, y'all, we're going to see in the next couple of hours. Still going to be on the charts, but nothing's happening right now. So, again, make sure to check out the Sunday chart analysis. We had a quick move happen the past few hours, but when the new session started, London session, we can see, again, a clear difference in the candlesticks and volume. Price kind of just halted and pausing underneath these levels, which is fine because we like retracements help us catch the move that we missed, also catch the next wave. So I ain't really tripping about that. Again, it's just a patience game. You want to know where you want to enter at, and you just want to wait for those confirmations. Got the Bitcoin update video dropping for y'all at the beginning of the New York session. Be on the lookout for that. What else? I think that's pretty much it, y'all. Again, there's nothing really going on today at all. It's kind of interesting. It's like, according to this site, like news popping off, which I haven't seen this. I've seen this like maybe like one or two other times before. There's nothing going on. It's quite interesting. So again, we're just simply waiting for a volume to kick in. Members, you already know in a few hours I'm gonna drop that New York price watch list for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, man, we're gonna be back at the same time tomorrow, 3 a.m. EST.